It won't be a breeze when he has to tell Kaylee's brother that he won't be coming to the wedding.
Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel, and welcome to a very special episode today, my lovelies, of Don't Tell the Bride! Don't tell her wig. Behind the scenes, I'm in fact working on a new project on YouTube. I'm going to open a second channel. Nothing is posted upon there just yet, but it's going to be revolving around my love for technology, travel, and photography. It is called Luxeria Labs, and I will be very grateful if you gave it a quick little subscribe. And that finishes the segue into today's episode, my lovely, because today I've actually asked Madam ChatGPT what the most controversial episodes of Don't Tell the Bride ever are. Has ever been? What are the most controversial episodes that have ever happened? Yes. And do I have a treat for you, my lovely? Because she spat out 10 of the most shocking episodes that ever aired. Now, some of the episode titles I do actually recognize, which I suspect means I saw them originally when they came out. I'm sure you guys know exactly what Don't Tell the Bride is by now, but as a quick recap, Don't Tell the Bride is a reality TV show from British history. I think today's episode is actually from 2010. That might be a clue, where the bride-to-be relinquishes all control over her wedding to her groom-to-be, who has 4 weeks and a set budget. I believe they give them £12,000 to pull off a wedding to remember.
Beautiful.
Now, I'm not going to lie, male incompetence does in fact play a huge part of this reality TV show, and production is very, very keen to have them be as incompetent as possible, because it does what? Make for great reality TV. Despite sometimes it is actually really painful to watch, like painful. You know, when you get that cringy sort of pain where you're like, this is actually hurting me to watch this, and you have to pause and you have to go, I don't think I want to do this, actually. Goodbye!
She's dead!
I have a feeling that's what we're going to see today, my lovelies. But before that, a top comment from the last episode of Don't Tell the Bride, and that is by Tasha Sharps 3579, and they say, this entire episode felt like a guy trying way too hard to convince everyone, including himself, that he isn't in love with his best friend. It was super uncomfy. No, I completely agree. When they had that loving picnic with the dog up by the windmills and it was like sunset, that's like you're in love with your best friend. Like compulsory heterosexuality. We're just not doing that anymore. Boring. Over. Suck a dick. Is the opposite lick a puss?
It's what she would have wanted.
Anyway, I don't know what's happening today. It's really warm here in the studio. I'm having a bit of like pantalones. I'm not, that's a lie. So my lovelies, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage today. It's piss. Mango piss, but piss. Pop your little ohrhanger, that's headphone, right into your bridal hole. And let's watch Don't Tell the Bride. Don't tell her.
I'm melting! I'm melting!
Oh. Tick, 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 tick. Boom! She doesn't like it, girls. I've hit the wall. Don't tell the wig. Stop telling her that.
Today, 24-year-old admin assistant Kaylee is moving out of her home in Lutterworth near Leicester.
Lutterworth.
She shares
Lutterworth.
it with 31-year-old Simon.
Red at
who's
wedding.
a charity fundraiser.
31-year-old.
Feels strange. Feels
Simon.
like...
Sorry, he's 31. It was a different time.
Feels strange. Feels like an amicable breakup. It does.
Not really silly.
Well, you might. There's still
6 years
time.
ago, the couple met in their local pub.
Kaylee came in, hot as anything. She was playing the fruit machine, which is even better.
Simon came over.
Oh dear, does he like a woman who knows her way around a one-armed bandit? Is that a slur? Anytime I hear any of these like colloquialisms, I'm like, I've just said this. Is this like a deeply problematic slur?
Arrest her!
I even do actually feel a bit wrong saying that.
And he said, oh, well, you've nearly won the jackpot. Do you want me to tell you how to win it? Well, yeah. I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
No.
Is that good?
So I went over there, had a quick chat, and won the jackpot. Ever since then, putty in my hands.
Putty in my room.
You can buy me
Okay,
a
well they
bottle
seem quite...
Yes.
Love flourished and they moved in together, just around the corner from Kaylee's family.
Kaylee really is a home bird. She can't go sort of a day or two without speaking to her mum or her sister.
I would say
Home bird? Oh, she really is a home bird. So often the word bird in the UK is what working class men call their, like, or just call women. They're like, off to get some birds. That's my bird. She's my bird. Bird. I honestly feel very sorry for anyone who tries to learn English because this language knows no bounds.
My mum and my sister are definitely my best friends. We see each other probably 3-4 times a week.
Times a day.
While Kaylee is a home bird, Simon likes to live life on the edge.
Oh, does he? What, in the pub?
I like a gamble. I love a gamble.
Right.
I think life is a bit of a gamble, to be honest. It's just...
Oh, stop. That sounds like someone who's got a bit of a problem, doesn't it? If you replace that with anything else, like...
Oh, yeah, I do love a drink, don't you? I think life's a little bit like being drunk.
feeling of inside.
No deal, Noel. No
your
deal.
stomach can well up, or it can just be so excited because you've won, and then you'll go through it again. Oh, this mega street. It's just a roller coaster ride.
I do want to say, I think I have some viewers here from certain states in America that I think actually ban gambling. So I don't know if you guys might know this or not. But there's a phrase that I live by when it comes to like having a fun little gamble, and it's the house always wins. Always wins.
Some crazy ideas. Honestly, he is so unpredictable. I have not got a clue what plans he has up his sleeve.
Right? Is that good? Oh my God, look.
And if there's one thing
Oh, when the shelves were full, thanks Brexit.
Shame.
unpredictable Simon doesn't want, it's a run-of-the-mill wedding.
Right.
Weddings can be boring, and you know, you can see people dropping off in the aisles. Why? What's the point, you know? I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to show Kaylee how a wedding could be so different.
What was that noise? Why has something failed doing its job?
To show Kaylee how a wedding could be so different maybe from what she envisages it.
Right, okay.
My ideal venue would be a really modern stately home with beautiful grounds, really grand looking.
I would love to get married in Vegas. It'd be a dream. Just bright lights, everything. It just personifies me, I feel.
Let's hope Kaylee likes the bright lights too.
Oh no, hang on. Is it the first time we've heard the narrator? Apart from, this is when they met 6 years ago. This narrator is so like, oh, I hope that she... yes, well... It's a far cry from the narrators that we've heard anywhere else, especially in Bridezillas, where they're like,
This horrible little girl is throwing a horrible little tantrum with a horrible little face.
and she's just like, can my dress not be dirty, please? So, what we're hearing so far, that this man likes everything to be about him. He's very like, it's me, it's my special day. I'm the one, actually.
I'm sending bitches home like a heart attack.
Which, you know, it's a wedding, it's fine. You can be considerate, you can be a little bit selfish, some might say, about some things, but you also need to learn to compromise. That...
If he screws this up really badly, he will never hear the end of this.
Right, okay. Is that an ominous forebode?
It's time for the couple to say goodbye. They won't see each other again until
Say
they
goodbye.
say I do.
Oh, I don't want to go.
93. He wasn't born in 93.
Do it good.
What we call lying. Her door isn't closed.
And with those
Her door isn't
encouraging
closed.
words,
Oh,
Kaylee
it's
sets
now.
off.
I'm surprised that car's not like, babe, I'm being stolen, babe.
Just in time to miss best man Anthony's arrival.
Oh, he looks like a
The
magician.
boys met 10 years
Oh,
ago.
he is a magician.
The boys met 10 years ago in Tenerife,
Oh.
where Anthony was working as an Elvis impersonator.
Of course he was. 10 years ago, so that would have been 2000. The world before.
Ever since then, Simon and Anthony have both loved the spotlight, which is exactly what Kaylee is worried about.
Simon and Anthony are a nightmare together. I don't think Anthony's going to take it seriously.
Oh,
He's going to
dear.
get carried away with his own ideas and not going to give me a second thought.
Buongiorno. Hello, Doc.
Do you want to marry someone who doesn't give you a second thought? No. I think what's key to remember in relationships is that you kind of do need someone who's a little bit doolally twat and like ideas off in the clouds, wants ambition to do, you know, magical things, experience the world. And then you also need a bit of a balance there to be like, okay, we can do all that, but we need to come up with a plan to achieve it and a plan to make sure that also the people that you love in your life are happy with your plans for them. You know, I think it's fun to be like, kooky wacky Carol, that's again girls skiing in Switzerland. But you also need like sensible Ben who's like, okay, maybe we should also get health insurance in case something happens. You know, you need this in the world.
Buongiorno.
Hello, darling.
Your gigolo's
You're all
here.
right, mate. How are you? All right. Yeah, all right.
He's got a star on his neck.
Come in,
What's
fella.
that mean?
All right. Right. Number one.
likes
Dress.
While the boys get stuck
This
into
song.
their planning, Kaylee's moving round the corner and back in with her mum,
hear this
stepdad,
all the
brother
time in
and
these shows.
sister.
Oh, hello! Fancy seeing you here at your house. Look who it isn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know what that lip colour is because I used to wear the same one. That is Saint-Germain by MAC Cosmetics, and I don't actually think it exists anymore. Maybe it does? Have they discontinued it? I feel like they discontinue everything at the moment. That was my go-to lip colour, the one on the left. Can you believe it? It's 2010, literal 2010 was like, erase your lips with the most like sickly cold pink. And I had blue hair at the time, black eyebrows, 78 pairs of eyelashes on, and I was the moment, and you can't deny that.
Oh God, I know.
Oh god.
I do feel anxious. I'm excited as well,
Are you nervous
but
now?
I'm really nervous.
I suppose it's like a mixture of excitement and
Yeah.
anxiousness as well.
It is.
What do you call? Is there a word for that? Excitement and anxious. Is there a word for that? Apprehension, anticipation.
It won't let you down.
I hope
we
not.
will.
It won't.
You better not. No. Kill him.
Vegas or here? Do you know what's on in Vegas at the minute?
Go on.
The World Series of Poker.
Yeah, you like that.
Simon's got his heart set on Vegas, but Anthony knows the stakes are high.
Simon, she's going to kill you, mate. You can't.
Right, what we're not going to do is plan this big lifelong commitment day, you know, the one day that a lot of women grow up wanting to be like the moment with. And you're like, oh, well, I could get married at 4, but also the World Series in poker's on. So if I just do that and then she'll be happy with whatever she gets.
Of course you can.
I wouldn't want to get married abroad. It'd definitely have to be in this country.
Okay, immediately
Basically,
cancelled.
you've got to do the right thing. You're the one that's going to be married to her. I'm not.
Right.
I'm quite happy with a holiday in Vegas, you know?
Okay. Let's just sort this out. Easy. Red, it's her. Black, it's us.
Okay.
Us. You've
On
got to
your
take
head
part
be it.
responsibility.
On your head be it.
I think this is the first time that we've actually seen a bestie being like, let's reel you in, actually, sis. Take it a step back. Is that the first time we've seen it? Well, I guess in the last episodes, all we've seen is like,
Oh, I secretly love my bestie raw dogged me by the windmill at the picnic.
Oh my Michelle.
sometimes I say sentences in my day-to-day life that I just have to stop afterwards and go, is this my legacy? And the answer is yes, yes it is, yeah.
Time to put your money
Time
where
for
your
Bralette.
mouth is. Simon decides to bet the
Simon
entire
says-
wedding and Kaylee's future happiness on a spin of the roulette wheel.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Is that narrator gaslighting us? Because what did she just say?
Simon decides to bet the entire wedding and Kaylee's future happiness on a spin of the roulette wheel.
Cheers.
Why?
Basically, what I'm doing, mate, is I'm getting married.
Really?
And I don't know where to get married. It's either England or Vegas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 20 quid on either black or
Oh.
red. Black is Vegas. Red is the UK.
Okay, right. For some reason, I thought he was betting the whole whatever it is, 15 grand. Right, okay, well, like 20 quid's 20 quid, 20 quid, you know. I feel like if you're into gambling, £20. Although I can't really say that because gambling does, in fact, ruin people's lives. So £20 is £20. I think I'm going to go gamble biscuit.
Black. Let's go back. You go for black? You're a brave boy.
Kaylee's always dreamed of a traditional English country wedding.
What's she
And
going to
if
get?
it
Not
comes
that.
up black, she's off to Vegas.
Right, Right, so she wants a nice traditional English wedding, lots of family members, you know, very regal at a country stately home. She's actually gonna get a Las Vegas gambling poker fiasco.
I can't wait to die.
She's gonna kill me. She's outside.
Well, you could still change. Could be like,
£20. Thank you, mate. Cheers. Thank you. Enjoy Vegas. Cheers. Cheers.
that man is like.
I feel absolutely ecstatic. But I think the important thing is to actually do everything I want to do and make sure that we do everything that she wants to do in Vegas as well. Just make it the best wedding she's ever been to in her life.
Do you know
Simon
what
may
even she
think he's
wants?
hit the jackpot with Vegas, but the odds of
It's like not even a stately home anywhere has been considered. Does he even know that she wants a stately home? She's probably told him multiple times and he's just gone,
What? Just stop talking to me. Who are you in my house? Oh, it's the cat burglar!
pulling off a wedding that Kaylee will love are now stacked against him.
oh, the sunset on this marriage. Hello.
With the big decision made, Anthony's heading home to London.
Make sure that you book them flights, because if you don't book the flights, then everything's going to get more expensive by the day. All right. See you later.
Cheers, mate.
Wait, yeah, how is this? How are you gonna?
I'll see you on Wednesday.
Who's gonna
See you later, mate.
Ta-da.
be able to afford all this? Ta-da!
Simon needs his budget to cover all of his wedding costs and fly 11 people to Vegas.
11.
Do you do like a group discount booking price?
How much? Sorry, £894
KLM.
a person.
Okay, let's go a bit cheaper.
I'm sorry. To Las Vegas, £894 per person return. Is that good price? Mind you, this is 2010. Is that good prices for 2010? How much did you think that this was going to be?
We may never know.
Okay, let's go a bit cheaper.
Okay, cheaper.
A lot cheaper.
A lot
Is there
cheaper.
a possibility of getting a 4-bedroom if that's cheaper? 4 people in one room.
Drastic times call for drastic measures.
Numbers-wise, I think it's going to have to be cut down.
If I'm going to like a destination wedding, I don't want to share a room with 3 other family members. No.
6 people from 11. That's a big cut.
so
And
you
it
need-
would mean that 2 of Kaylee's bridesmaids wouldn't be able to make it, and her brother.
Kaylee has her heart set on 150 guests. Simon's inviting 2 sets of parents, the best man, and 1 bridesmaid. A total of 6.
And that's a total price of £6,468. Yeah. Okay, can I book that, please?
With over half his budget wiped out in 1 phone call, it's time to break the news to the best man.
Bright Lion City, gonna set my soul.
I've booked it, packed it, we're off.
Oh. Like, I'm all for compromise. If he's so into gambling, rent a casino for your after party or something, you know? But the idea of being like, we're not going to do anything here for your loved one? Like, where's his compromise? This is just, I'm going on a lad's holiday to Las Vegas to go to a poker tournament. I think 150 people at a wedding is like a really tall ask anyway. Like, that's a lot of guests. But to bring that all the way down to 6 without even consulting, like, this is so different. Oh no! Oh. Well, you win some, you lose some. Is that? No, gambling, yeah.
All right, mate. I'll see you later. Enjoy it. Love you, mate. Bye.
He went, what, you've left £5,500 to get married? You're mad.
Terrible. Hello, is that my little biscuit? Is that my little biscuit? Oh, have you been barking? Oh, here's Mr. Biscuit. Hello, baby. Hello. You're all wet. You're all wet, Biscuit. Have you been being an asbo? Have you got bread all over you as well? What have you been doing, you silly sausage?
Alrighty, time for bed.
He went, what, you've left £5,500 to get married? You're mad.
Bonkers, girl.
No, that's more than doable. That's more than doable. People get married in England for a lot less. We can do it.
Where do you think that £5,500 is like a fancy wedding? Where?
So one
He's also going to Las Vegas, which is like notoriously one of the most expensive places in the world to go to be glamorous. So, okay, you're gonna get a shock, girls.
Simon's blown $6,500 on
his
flights.
Deal.
But he hasn't bought tickets for Kaylee's brother, her best friend, or even his sister.
Wait.
2 days.
Sorry, what was that? The people have been booked for the party, but these people are, as the groom, is not allowed to do so. Oh, is that true? I don't think that's true. Is that true? I feel like that might be nosy.
2 days in, and Kaylee is already
fish and chips,
lovesick.
yeah. She's lovesick. I wouldn't bother. Just be sick.
I am, especially at night. Yeah, just wondering what he's up to and how, you know, it's all going, and it's just weird being away from him as well. So
I do wonder what she sees in this guy. Like, what is she? Is she, like, in love with his whimsy and unpredictability? Sounds like a nightmare to me. Bit of whimsy, yeah. Everyone likes a whimsy fairy boy. No, stop being naughty. It's not Pride Month anymore.
Kaylee might be missing
All the men
Simon.
that we've seen so far in this show look like they've just gotten out of bed and they're like, what's happening? Oh, lass, where?
But her brother Sean is still in touch with the groom.
Oh dear.
On Friday night.
Okay, I'm going Blackpool. Now, my plans have changed.
What for?
For Simon's Stag Do.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Blackpool? Oh my God, this Friday. How
Blackpool.
I hope he's got my dress and a venue
I wonder what
sorted.
he's doing. He's been planning that.
Plenty of strip clubs.
oh, keep him out of there and don't get him a stripper.
Well,
Tomorrow, Simon leaves for Vegas.
the London Eye of Blackpool.
So there's just...
I don't mean to be rude, but if I saw this group of men, I would cross the road.
So there's just time to say see ya to his singledom in the Vegas of the North.
You're not single, though. This is the weirdest thing that people say. Is like, well, a bachelor parties, the ends of being single. Like, you've been in a committed relationship for 6 years. It's not being single. You mean not married, but you're not single.
In the Vegas of the North.
Vegas of the North. If Las Vegas looked anything like Blackpool, I'd be very upset if I went there.
Looks like Kaylee's brother Sean hasn't been able to keep the strippers away from Simon.
Oh,
At the moment, it feels like it's easier at the moment to plan a wedding than I thought, completely, because I haven't actually done anything. All I've done is book flights. That's it, and planned my stag do, which is great. But all I've got left to do is plan the hen do, and then I've got to do everything in a week. So in a minute, it's a breeze.
Delusion. Paranoid delusions. What is this man doing? Why? Like, how is this? This surely has to be. I bet production, when they signed this man up, they were like, fantastic. We're right on to a winner here, girly goes. TV like you've never seen before.
It won't be a breeze when he has to tell Kaylee's brother that he won't be coming to the wedding.
Oh, suddenly I'm getting very like, I don't know why, but like my immediate reaction was like mafia vibes. Well, he won't be happy when he tells his brother he's not allowed at the wedding.
Scandalous.
Like, that's very EastEnders B-roll storyline vibes, you know? It's the storyline that like, oh, there's a murder happening in Midsummer, but also, this man's not invited to the wedding.
I've got nothing left.
It's the mid-roll soap opera drama.
Kaylee's gone to visit her grandpa, but all the girls really want to know is what went on last night.
Hello, my duck. Are you all right?
Yeah. How do you know it?
We're just at Grandad's now.
It's dog.
Oh, Katie wants to know, what did you do to Simon?
Oh, damn
He
it!
did that on purpose.
Oh, 100% he did.
Brent! Oh, he's gone. I don't believe that.
Oh, that was
God,
on
you
purpose.
could, you know, get him the nitty-gritty, Mum.
He's not going to tell us that. You have to, like, lure him into...
Well, lure him then.
Lure him into a false sense of
Well, do
security.
it! I don't care how you do it. Get it done.
Manipulation girl, she
10
was
days
terrible
in
at
and
it.
Absolutely.
I don't want to see play Nussy today.
10 days in and absolutely nothing has been organised for the wedding.
Jesus.
But the boys are finally off to Vegas.
Why then? What are you going to do? Have you got a hotel? Although he was trying to book something, wasn't he? 4 people to a room.
I'm sure. Why have you got 3 drinks?
Well, I've got 4 drinks actually.
Okay.
at 8 o'clock in the morning, and that looks like large Jack Daniels and Coke and a pint. Good job.
I recently flew to San Francisco and back, and I don't drink, but even if I did, I cannot imagine just drinking immediately before getting on like a really cramped flight and then continually drinking throughout that flight. No thanks, plain nussy. It's already a long enough flight. You're already going to feel a bit doolally after flying. No, how do these people do it? How? All plain nussy. They're flying the British Airways. Oh, that was fast. Here they are. At the Blackpool of the North. Yes, we call Vegas the Blackpool of the USA.
That was a lie.
Stark contrast. Here we go. Right, what's all this? Immediately gambling again. How could you even compare Blackpool to Vegas? Crazy.
And black for Vegas, baby.
No more bets.
No more bet. Get off. No, say. Needs a blind box.
It's black. It's black, baby.
God, God, there's all the land.
The boys may have a hangover, but they've also got just 8 days to organise an entire wedding.
Wait, so how long is he
So
in?
they're tackling the biggest challenge
How
first.
long is he in Las Vegas for then? If he's already arrived 8 days before, this is just a boy's holiday, isn't it? This is his little like, oh, let's go on a lad's holiday, but get the TV company to pay for it.
She's psychic.
I mean, I sort of respect the idea of that because, like, how absolutely audacious do you have to be to do something like that? But your bride-to-be is gonna suffer, ultimately. This one person that maybe you don't want to piss off for the rest of her life. I feel like a lot of people in this situation don't really understand, like, how important their significant other is. Like, who are they without their significant other? Especially men from back in this day and age when they're like, I don't know what anything does or how anything works. I just go to work and I come home and drink and gamble.
I thought I had a little bit of an idea, and I actually got quite emotional. I thought, oh, this is going to be easy, it's going to be great. And now I'm just panicking because I have to get dressed today.
Yeah,
This is
because you
probably
haven't
the most
paid any
important thing
attention.
about
Well,
the wedding, it's the dress. If I get that wrong, she's going to go ape.
Oh, she's gonna go ape anyway. What is this saying? My first sin.
I really don't have a clue, to be honest, and it's quite scary.
Back in Lutterworth, the girls are also shopping.
Hi. I'm Kate.
Oh, she's got such a shock
And
coming. I'm
Kaylee
gonna be
knows
sick.
exactly what she's looking for.
Hideous shoe.
Lots of bling, crystals.
What about fitted style?
Comes out maybe here, but
Right.
fitted up here.
Yeah.
Something strapless. Don't like ruffles, no sort of colour. I'm a bit picky.
There is one
There
that
is,
really...
see, I do, there's one thing we always see throughout these shows, and I don't know if I have the way to say this, but I don't know if it's just because I've spent quite a lot of time trying to force myself to be a lot more assertive or a lot more confident in situations. But we often hear the bride say things like, I'm just really picky. They almost like shrink a little bit of like, I'm sorry, I'm being difficult. I feel like I'm being picky. And what she's actually done is be really assertive and very forthright with what she wants, which as a makeup artist, when I had someone come and sit in my chair and they were like, this is what I want. I love it when it looks like this. I want to avoid this, this, and this. I'm like, thank goodness. Thank you. You've given me some information to work with. Sometimes it's so hard when you get someone who's like, I don't know what I want. Don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know. I'm like, can you please just give me something? Just point me in a direction and we'll eventually learn if that's right or wrong. Like, I need to start from somewhere, you know? For any girly goops in the audience out here, I know there's lots of us because 80% of my audience is female. Try not to feel afraid or try not to apologise for being quite direct with the service that you want. Any professional worth their weight in gold on the other end will know exactly what to do with the information that you provide them.
There is one that really springs to mind when you said, you know, quite big, a lot of bling,
See?
that sort of thing, a big dress.
She's got something in mind already, not picky. There you go.
I think we should try that one.
Yeah, definitely.
That was such a
Definitely
British
must.
white girl reaction. She's like, oh, yeah! And that includes me.
I think Kaylee would like something with a bit of sparkle on the top.
Yes, okay, best man again.
I don't
Honestly, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, Kaylee likes to go out. She likes to have accessories. She's a girl.
No, she doesn't.
All right, she doesn't.
Look,
Oh my God, he doesn't know who his wife is, does he? He doesn't know what his girlfriend is like. If I looked at this girl and saw her frosty pink lipstick, I'd be like, this woman loves bling. She loves blonde things, she loves nude tones, she likes big crystals, bling, mini dresses, and probably her living room is going to be silver, crushed silver velvet, bling everywhere, mirror front furniture, like... How can you not tell that? How do you not know? How do you not know being with someone for 6 years if they do or don't like crystally things, embellishments? You pick it up instantly. Oh, I feel really sorry for this lady. I wonder if they stayed married.
She doesn't.
I wonder if they even got married.
She doesn't.
How can your
looks
best
like
friend
the
know
best
more
man
about...
knows Kaylee better than Simon.
Yeah, how? Shocking.
I feel nervous.
It is quite emotional, isn't it, wedding dress? Oh, wow.
God.
Oh, I do look like a princess. Oh.
She does.
I love it.
I knew she
Do you
would.
feel like a princess?
Yeah, I do.
Just feel absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, Mum.
Oh, she's not going to get it because they're in the middle of Las
Kaylee's found
Vegas.
her perfect dress. Now all Simon's got to do is pick the same thing. It's a shame he's 5,000 miles away.
Jeweled on the top and also on the hemline.
Oh, that's nice.
That seems like production
Buttons on
interference,
the
doesn't
back.
it?
And
Oh,
then
a
the
chain.
I don't like it.
Oh, God.
It's nice, isn't it? This is kind of separated from the whole of the bottom. And when she's walking down the aisle, it's kind of got a lot of detail on there, and she's still got the train to go.
Do you even have an aisle to walk down yet?
I like it.
Fair enough.
Well, it's not up to you, is it? You're not wearing it, or are you?
Despite Anthony's best efforts, Simon leaves the Vegas version of Kaylee's dream dress hanging on the rail. But something else has caught his eye.
Oh, God.
This is a very popular design. This has a little bit of the roses and the
Right.
detail of the skirt, and only the top is beaded. It's got a low back.
She
It
said
is
she
very
doesn't like
princessy,
ruffles.
Yeah.
but it's not huge.
What colour's that?
She said 100% she doesn't want ruffles, she doesn't want colour. So from that, I'm taking she wants bling and she wants white, like crisp white, like snow.
This is actually ivory,
Right, okay.
but it is a step darker than a traditional ivory.
It looks quite elegant.
Yes, it is.
Simon's ignored and
Now, I'm going to sound really quite rude by saying this, but his bride does not strike me as traditionally elegant. Not the kind of elegance that we would associate with minimalism. His bride-to-be has the kind of elegance that's a little bit more garish. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying it strikes me as a little bit more of that, like, Essex elegance, Essex glam, that very like bleached highlights, silver reflective surfaces, crystals everywhere on everything that can be crystallized and embellished. You know what I mean? She doesn't strike me as someone who's like, just a little weft of this. No, girl.
Anthony's advice and picked exactly what Kaylee said she didn't want.
Yeah.
An ivory dress with ruffles and roses.
Oh, that's nice.
I really like it.
Also, the model the model that is wearing it is so different, even in hair type and colour, from his bride-to-be. So what he thinks looks good on that model is not going to look the same on his bride-to-be. He's making mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake, which could have been fixed by communication. In fact, though, it's not really communication, is it? It's listening, because I highly doubt that throughout the 6 years of their relationship, she would not have ever brought up the type of wedding dress she likes, the type of venue that she wants to be at, or even the type of wedding that she wants to have. And he's like, no, it's all about me.
Okay. We're getting somewhere here, I think.
No.
I like it.
Yeah, you're getting in the bin.
Would
in
you
the bin.
have that one if you
And
were
up a bell.
choosing?
Yeah, now I've tried this on. I
It
would
kind of
want
looks a bit like
this
rain droplets.
definite style.
This is the one.
Yeah.
That's what worries me, because she loves it so much, and then if she doesn't get it, I know it's going to knock her confidence on the day.
She's not going
If
to
she
get
doesn't
it.
like it, I don't think she'll wear it if she doesn't
She won't,
like
I
it.
know she won't.
I wonder how this woman's going to feel, how the mother is going to feel after she was like, no, he's not going to mess it up. No, he loves you, girl. No, he's not, no. When she sees that he has, in fact, made a plethora of decisions that have not taken her daughter into account. I wonder how she's going to feel then. Will she finally accept that this man is trash?
Fingers crossed she'll wear the dress
Fingers
Simon's
in
just
the
bought,
tin.
as he's about to ship it back to the UK.
Oh,
The blissfully unaware
In a
bride is
box?
starting to look forward to her big day.
I can't wait now. I'm really excited to get back to normality.
Set to
No, to get
220 degrees.
I think he'll like do his best.
Do you?
Hope so.
I
Yeah,
don't.
He will.
It's like no one knows this man. If I'd have met this man in the pub, lol, for 20 minutes, I'd have been like, I know exactly what kind of man you are. One that I don't want to be around. No, but yes.
Do you think he's missing you, or do you think he's too busy?
I think he'll. Well, I hope he'll be busy.
God. He isn't missing you at all.
With
He's
the
like,
dress
yeah.
in the post, the boys decide to celebrate by hitting Sin City.
Of course.
And
This is a
after
lad's
few
holiday.
drinks on the strip, the lads have had a brilliant idea.
Where is the most famous place to get married in Vegas?
Oh, no.
It's probably the White Wedding Chapel, isn't it?
Not this. Like, if you like this, you like this. But his bride-to-be does not want this. She doesn't.
This is the packages that we offer here. These are the most popular packages, like the Michael Jordan package, because he's the famous basketball player. He got married here. So you can go with one of these packages here, or you can flip it over and go a la carte and tell me what you would like in your package.
I'm sorry,
Okay?
a la carte
Only
wedding.
in Vegas. Simon could get hitched in one of 5 themed chapels in under 20 minutes.
That's absolutely wicked.
Or he could opt for the Elvis-style Cadillac drive-through.
A little white wedding chapel. This is where all the stars get married. Why don't you get married here?
I'm thinking about it then.
Yeah? Oh.
So 490.
I'm actually speechless. Nearly the whole way through. Even if you take the fact that this is a TV show completely out of it, would you want to be ever remembered as being this incompetent and inconsiderate of the love of your life? For me, that would eat and rot my soul.
So $419. I mean, I think the best package I think would be to take is probably the romantic package.
Yeah, I really like the romantic package. I think that's probably the one that's most suited to you and Kaylee.
Because you get the limousine as well.
Yeah.
I think Kaylee would really enjoy that.
Sorry, is that $400
Oh
for a
yeah,
wedding?
she'd love it, Simon.
$400.
Nat.
Look at the state of that red carpet as well, leading up to that heart. It's like if Poundland did weddings.
Back.
Like, I don't think weddings have to be expensive, but I also think that cheapness is like taboo in my life. I don't mind something being affordable and inexpensive, but if it looks cheap or I get a cheap vibe from it, like, you really you want one of the biggest day in your loved one's life for them to feel like they felt cheap? I mean, unless you're into that. Findom Queen!
Why is no one talking about the cuck tent?
In the real world.
He's a cash pig is what he is for these little gambling findoms.
Kaylee has a very British vision of where she'd like to get
Oh,
married.
look. Are you wearing
Look
the boots?
at all that scenery.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is absolutely stunning. Definitely want a marquee now. That's made my mind up.
And like you say, you can get like dance floors
It's
put in
gonna
there. You
be
can have everything
so
in there,
grand.
can't you?
I can see like the photographs being taken there.
Yeah.
And Jamie and Dion running around.
There will be quite a few kids.
Yeah,
won't
there'll be
there?
quite a few kids. Then like there's groups here and groups here and groups here.
Yeah.
People are
Children
having
at a
drinks
wedding is a
over
no-no
there
for
and
me,
there's
but-
music.
Yeah.
Oh,
And as the girls get
she's gonna
carried-
have her heart broken. I feel like we're not just watching like a car incident. I feel like we're watching a train crash in slow motion because we are about halfway through this episode, and I just dread what's gonna happen next, girls. Oh, I wonder how this is gonna turn out.
The boys have finally come to their senses. Realising that a drive-through wedding might just tip Kaylee over the edge, they've come to the world's second largest themed hotel instead, the Venetian.
So we're coming up here on
The
St.
world's
Mark's
second largest,
Square.
isn't it? The largest.
So this is the wedding bridge right here. This is where we actually do the weddings in the St. Mark's Square.
Only in Vegas could Simon get married, in Venice. Or at least in a model of it, complete with canals and gondolas.
And you can actually get married on the
I
gondola.
mean, I've not seen the inside of this hotel before, and I know it's all a bit gimmicky. This is a bit of a gimmicky wedding. I think if you like this, that's cute and fine. You love it. I do want to say, I do feel like this, like aesthetically, purely aesthetically, it is prettier than the other venue, that like drive-through Cadillac wedding. Like this doesn't have the same drive-through cheap like takeaway wedding vibe, you know what I mean? Weddings shouldn't be like, oh, let's get a takeaway. Oh, we'll have Just Eat, Deliveroo, your wedding. This feels a little bit more glamorous, I think, like elegant, elevated. I mean, it's still mock Venice in Las Vegas, which she didn't ask for at all, but there we go. If I could think of anything that it's akin to, it's got that similar vibe to like a stately wedding in terms of the grandness. Maybe not the history, the culture, the rolling fields, or maybe anything actually similar at all. But do you see what I'm trying to get here? I don't know, you know.
Or at least in a model of
Gondola
it,
girl.
complete with canals and gondolas.
And
you can actually get married on the gondola as well.
Yep, the white gondola that you see right down there in the water is actually one of our wedding options. A lot of our bridge wedding couples also elect to do a gondola ride after the wedding.
Sorry, a bridge wedding couple.
I think it's nice.
So Simon's looking at a boat for two.
God, my eye is twitching in fear.
It's not quite big enough for Kaylee's 150 guests.
This is the room.
Oh,
the
wow.
room.
Oh, this is cruel.
I love this room.
This is so cruel.
I can
She's not
just
getting
see
any of
everyone
this.
in here, can't you?
Yeah.
Overall, I would want everything sophisticated and sleek and modern.
Classy.
Yeah, classy. I don't want no tack, nothing trashy.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I have to eat my here because I kind of misjudged her a little bit. Although maybe her definitions of what sleek is different to what mine are, which is also fine. But I got the vibe that she was a little bit more... What is the phrase that I'm looking for here? Like, not opulent, but it's like if opulence was not a Swarovski crystal, but a zirconia. What's that word I'm looking for? It's not necessarily tacky because it doesn't always look bad. I feel like tackiness has a kind of inference of like, oh, it has to kind of look a bit bad at the same time. What am I looking for here? I completely misjudged her and thought that she would prefer that kind of... Garish is the only word I can think of, but it has a negative connotation to it. That's the only thing I can think of. But I'm surprised that she says sleek and elegant. I like that. Oh gosh, here we go.
This does feel like you're sort of going through Venice, doesn't it?
Does it? Have you been?
Romantic.
No, it is romantic, I think.
Yeah.
After the ceremony, come on here. It'd be nice, actually.
Yeah, you got this guy singing, and you know, it's fantastic, isn't it?
I don't want to know.
Ah, don't they make a lovely couple? Along with
Couple of
dramatic
guys.
indoor waterfalls, the Venetian also has its very own wedding chapel.
Okay.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Is it elegant?
Absolutely gorgeous. Imagine Kelly walking down here.
She's gonna really, really love it.
This is the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely,
I mean, this
yeah.
is a
It's
bit
amazing.
nicer.
And with that, Simon's on a roll.
The juxtaposition between just like suddenly seeing Britain after looking at like grand American design is crazy.
He even put Kaylee off the scent by sending her a personal message on her hen night.
I've got a little something from Simon.
Oh.
With a message. Needs to be worn by the hen.
Oh God. Oh
I
God.
hope the dress is nothing to go by that.
Learner.
Ladies, come
Why are L plates a part of like the bridal party? Why is that? Learner what? Learner cock. There she is. Oh. That's so British. Hearing this noise in the background, this. That whoop whoop is so British. So hearing people go whoop whoop and then clapping, ugh, makes me sick.
Because we are British.
Okay. Oh, look at the multi necklaces, very 2010.
The hen night's going down well.
It is crazy to think that in 2010 I was a club kid going to parties at Café de Paris with Amanda Lepore and Jodie Harsh, and I'm watching a show from around the same time that was also just bizarre. It really harkens me back when we actually see something from an era in which I was like a conscious adult. Crazy. What a life, girls.
But that's possibly because two of the bridesmaids still think they're invited to the wedding.
Yeah,
I think Simon will come up good. I think he'll do well.
He's my brother, and I.
Oh, you're worried
He
then.
will do well.
Oh, she knows.
He'll do his best. Yeah, and I think he'll make Kaylee proud. At the end of the day, he's the one that's got to live with her afterwards. Yeah. It's not going to be that stupid.
I think
I hope.
his sister is. She knows him.
No, Simon wouldn't be that stupid. He's got 4 days till the wedding, and time's running out. The wedding chapel's booked, but he's still got to find a reception venue. So it's time to hit the strip. But the boys are
all they're
easily
doing
distracted.
Is drinking and gambling and dancing with each other.
Hey! Vegas, baby!
And the 40-degree heat isn't helping.
40 degrees. Ugh.
Well, I'm cooking like a Christmas turkey, and we've done nothing, and we're just wasting the day. So what are we doing now? Just aimlessly wandering down the streets for nothing? It's ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Do you know any restaurants around here?
Isn't it your responsibility to come up with something? You take charge, perhaps? Take some responsibility, accountability, make some good decisions?
No. I can understand what you're saying.
Any restaurants around here at all? Anything sort of nice and classy? Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
She's like,
Useful as a bag of sand.
Perhaps it wasn't the cleverest idea to try and plan a wedding in just 9 days.
This is hell on earth.
After a cool down and a quick internet search, the boys are back on track.
What do we call this phase? We call this phase the find out phase, don't we?
Yeah.
Although it might just be bridging the gap between the fuck around phase. Crime Stoppers.
That's beautiful.
Through a window.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
40-styled Heartland Mansion is the largest private house in Vegas. Perfect for Simon's 6 guests.
If we got married at
6
the Venetian,
guests.
that's absolutely stunning. And then coming back here, this is just pulling out all the stops. This is Vegas, you know, this is where the mobsters used to come. I think her face would literally drop, everyone's would, the moment that they walked in here. It would just be incredible.
Kaylee's face is going to drop long before she gets to the reception venue.
It's gonna drop off her
love.
head.
Simon's now organised his homebird the biggest, boldest Vegas wedding he can think of. Time for the icing on the cake.
Anything I can help you with or show you something today?
A lot, actually.
Yes.
Sounds
Any
terminally
idea
delightful.
what colours or styles you might be interested in at this point?
No.
There's some things that we can put you in that would be appropriate. Of course, this is Vegas, so anything goes. And I don't know if you want to get wild and crazy or not.
No, I'm sure they're after something understated.
God.
And where's the ceremony going to be?
At the Venetian.
At the Venetian, okay.
Would you like to come? We've only got 8 people. We need to.
Well, at that time during the day, I'll be working, but otherwise,
It's a
I'd
shame.
love to come.
We need bodies. If you know anyone, tell them to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you might end up with a whole crew there.
So Simon does know Kaylee wants a big wedding. That must be why he's inviting total strangers then.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So he has listened, he has chosen to ignore. That's almost more malicious. That's not just weaponized incompetence, that's actually just being a weapon.
Vegas proudly welcomes the comedy wedding duo.
See how this all
I feel like a clown. You look like a clown. I wish I could do tricks. I could do a trick. You look great, actually. I do like it, actually. What do you think to me?
I think you should wear that.
Yeah.
I think Kaylee would be really pleased.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? You'd love that.
Love it.
We could put you in a white also and do something just to make it
I prefer him in the blue.
White
We could do
suit?
blue tie, both in white.
If I was to ever get married, I think I would wear a suit. A white suit? No. No. No, it would make my hair look yellow, wouldn't it?
The heat's clearly
Oh, dear.
got to Simon. He now thinks his suit should match his best man's. A pair of white tuxedos would be the perfect side dish to Kaylee's ivory
I feel
dress
like-
with ruffles look.
So he's going to wear white and she's
that's
going to
not
be an
too bad.
ivory.
What do you think? Do you like this?
I like the blue. Do you?
I like that. I don't think I would have ever decided to wear white in an English wedding. And I think, throw caution to the wind, I think we look great.
It's the day
Famous
before
last
the big
words.
surprise. And Kaylee is about to see her wedding dress for the very first
Donna
time.
Nicole. Right, here we go, girls. Plug in, plug
Simon
on,
has shipped
plug
the
out.
frock, roses
Plugged.
and all, to a wedding dress shop in Leicester.
God, here we go.
Kaylee wanted a white princess dress with lots of sparkle. That's not what Simon's bought her.
It's a really bad choice. It's not even a safe choice. It's purely bad. Oh, no. What the hell was he thinking? It's just a joke.
Is she finally realising, the mum,
I just
that
don't
he's
like
not
it.
good?
It's ruffles, it's roses, it makes me feel frumpy, old.
If I was in your position, I wouldn't wear it.
I'm not wearing it. I'm not wearing it on my wedding day, no.
Is it possible?
Like, it's a nice dress, but I think it's one of those dresses that very much fits on a specific body type, and any other body type it's just unflattering on. And on your wedding day, you want to look and feel so flattering. That is not the choice. And also, you need to feel comfortable, like you wanted this. If she wanted this, it would be great. Starting to realise why this is one of the most shocking episodes so far. This is only the first reveal.
Is it possible for us to exchange it for another one, or...?
We can't exchange it for another one, unfortunately, because it's paid for.
The girls try a different strategy. Kaylee's sister Sam puts in an emergency call to the groom.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
5,000 miles away, it's early morning, and Simon's sleeping like a baby. Not for long.
We're just at the dress shop. Kaylee's tried on her dress. She doesn't like it.
Oh.
She doesn't like the ruffles, it doesn't fit her, she doesn't like the roses. The only other option is for Simon to buy another one.
I don't know if there's any money left in the budget to buy another dress.
If there's no money in the budget, he's going to have to find it from somewhere, cut back on something.
We'll give you a call back.
Oh, I don't believe it.
He's not sure whether there's any money left in the budget.
Well, they need to make some money.
That's what I said, and he said he's going to ring us back.
Don't marry him. Don't marry him.
$1,111.65 left. And we've still got to get a cake, bridesmaid's dress, licence, makeup, cars, champagne. If you just say, look, we can afford to give you sort of £600-700.
Simon, what have you done?
I agree. Right, come on,
The
consequences
bride
of
has
your
finally
behaviour.
found a frock she fancies.
Oh.
She wants white and crystals.
Oh,
She wants it.
How much better?
How much better?
Oh, that's beautiful.
So you better ring him and ask him to bring his checkbook.
We're looking at a grand total is 1,564.
Thank you.
Yeah.
1,564. It's a small price to pay.
Wait, is that pounds as well? That's already wiped out his dollar budget. Gone. Gone, girlies. She's a gone girl.
Kaylee's found the dress that she wants.
The price of it all together is 1,564.
There's only 600 quid, Deb.
What?
He's only got £600.
No, that's not
But
good
that's
enough.
not even gonna
That's
get us
not
a wedding
good
dress.
enough, Anthony. They need to get the money.
God, I feel such a bitch.
You get me on the phone, I'll tell him what a bitch is. What is his problem now?
They haven't physically
He
got
has
any
got
money
money.
left.
He's got a car.
He said they're cutting back to get the £600.
Well, they'll have to cut back more or get the card.
Or take their suits
I'm not.
back.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that. End of.
Kaylee has put her foot down. Simon's going to have to dig deep to find the cash.
Just simply haven't got it.
No, you haven't.
Well, it's because you're a fucking dumb idiot who thought she wanted to go to Las Vegas with 6 people, you stupid... Right, so at the first hurdle where she said, no, you're compromising for me, he's gone, I just can't do it, I just can't. You are not ready for marriage. You are not ready to even have a significant other.
No! If I emptied out the bank account, the rent wouldn't be paid.
Oh, dear.
I can't just magic money out of nowhere.
No, you can't.
Well, you're in Las Vegas,
Tell her I can
sell
get
your hole.
£800. I put £400 out my own money.
Right.
Simon said that he could get
£800. It's still not enough, though.
We can only go up to £800.
It's not good enough.
If they can get the money, I will give it back to them.
If anybody can get the money and pay for it, Simon
OK then, well, we'll see if we can do that.
Even with 400 quid out of his pocket, and the same again from the budget, the girls still have to fork out the remaining £764 themselves.
And that's what you want. Yeah, you really want to do all that, don't you?
Decimated. I just hope the next time I see her, she looks at me and smiles.
Nope. You go right in the bin. Oh, the Las Vegas train
For his
of
next surprise,
Nottingham.
Simon needs to get Kaylee out of the house. So he's sending the sisters to Brighton for the night.
Ah!
With his bride out of the way.
No say, you know what happens in Brighton, don't you?
This arrived. Play me.
Oh, goodness, what's that? A pornograph?
Kaylee's brother Sean and Simon's sister Lisa are about to find out they aren't invited.
Oh, God, here we go.
What's that?
No. Definitely not going there.
Are you going there?
No, we're not going there.
Where are you going, Simon? Brighton Lights.
City gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul on fire.
Hang on.
I know there's been a lot of speculation about where the wedding's going to be. We are going all the way to Las Vegas. Unfortunately, some of you aren't going to be able to go, and I really, really feel quite bad about that.
The following people will be going, and it's Deb, Brent, my dad, my mum, who else is going? Sam, Anthony, myself, and obviously Kaylee.
She's gonna kill him. Oh, God, she's not gonna be happy.
Are you realising finally this man is terrible?
So many people can't go. She'll be alright when she gets there. She will go through with it, won't she?
So many people have bought outfits. They've gone to so much trouble.
The news starts to sink in that two of Kaylee's nearest and dearest won't be at the wedding.
That is shocking. But also the way that he did this as some sort of like YouTube like quizzy vlog of like, this one, no, we're not going there, girl. This one, no, we're not doing all that. Oh, but I'm suddenly very sad because I feel like I'm the victim because I made this decision and I'm just realising that I've got regret about it, but not really enough to cancel or change the plans, but just enough because anyone would think I'm quite misandric watching my video today, wouldn't they? But luckily, not all men, but somehow always a man.
Confident their wedding plans are going, well, to plan, the boys find time to relax in the sun.
It's Wednesday today.
Like, this is offensive.
2 days. The family will know by now as well. Well, they've got the message that everyone's going to Las Vegas.
It's 8 o'clock over there now.
Oh, they're well known. Yeah. I mean, I think the people that know they're coming in are really excited. I think Deb will be really excited as well.
I think so.
God.
It's all right, Mum, don't worry about it.
Why don't you sort of let have a look on the internet and see how much it'd be? We'll sort something out.
I can get myself in debt, Mum, you know what I mean?
I know, but we'll sort something out, even if we all put some to it.
No. No, don't worry about it, honestly.
I just thought that all the immediate family would be going.
Oh, Brighton
6
girl,
o'clock the
there
next
she
morning,
is.
and a taxi picks the girls up.
The Gales.
Kaylee has no
Clean your
idea
window
where
screen.
she's headed. As they approach the airport, she's convinced it's a practical joke.
Wait, what?
Oh my God! So, it's bluffing. I'm not convinced he's bluffing.
Why would you send them to a hotel in Brighton and then to the airport? Why would you do that? What weird choice. We also, what? Okay, that doesn't make any sense at all. Where is it? 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 Is it Gatwick? Is it Heathrow? It's got to be Heathrow, surely. It's long haul.
Thank you.
I'll go to Desk J.
Desk J.
Desk J.
Desk J. I'm feeling sick. We've come all this way. It's not a joke. Do you still think it's a joke?
I think there's a slight chance it might be a joke.
Kaylee's about to find out that Simon's deadly serious.
I've been tell her to come to you?
That man in the background's like, I want to complain at him.
Serious.
Tell her to come to you?
I think this is for you.
Thank you.
Tickets to Las Vegas. I can't believe it.
I need to seriously think about if I want to do this.
He's obviously done what you always didn't want to do.
Exactly. And I'm marrying that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Gone. 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 The rest of your life will be spent doing
As the girls are
this.
still reeling from the shock, their parents arrive and drop another bombshell.
Sean, stop crying! I'm not going.
Their brother has been left behind.
Would you ever be able to get married knowing your brother's not there?
Or Lisa or Jenny. We're not going. I'm sorry, it's off. It's absolutely off.
If Sean's not coming, I'm not going.
I'm not doing it, Mom. Just tell him it's off.
Are they already there?
I think so.
Well, they can marry each other because we're not going. I didn't think he would do this. I honestly didn't.
As soon as we were introduced to this man, I could tell he was the kind of guy that would do something like this. I am not surprised in the slightest that she said, you know what, I don't want this. I think it's a little bit different being like, oh, I've been surprised with a destination wedding, but she has been firm. One of the first things she said, do not want a destination wedding. This is deranged television. Deranged. I've been so focused on the characters and how this story is developing between these people's real lives that like I haven't even thought about production. At not one point has someone said to this man, do you want to maybe change what you're doing? They've just sort of gone, you're making great television. Let's just see what happens, shall we? I bet this got ratings back in the day. So sorry
I
for
don't
her.
even want to marry him right now, if I'm honest.
No.
Why would the man I love do this?
No.
Why would he do this, Mum?
I hate the fact also that not only has he misjudged what she wants, he's misjudged to the point where he thought she would be elated and excited about it. There's one thing being like, oh, I don't know what you're into, so I just sort of expect that you might like this. But to fully go the other way and expect her to be like, yes, Las Vegas! Like, how much have you ignored your bride-to-be? This is not a relationship. This is unhealthy, is what this is.
In an attempt to defuse the situation, stepdad Brent calls Kaylee's brother Sean.
Sean's on the phone.
Hi, Sean. How do you feel? Really? Then I don't want to go if you don't.
The wedding's tomorrow, by the way, Friday.
She won't marry him. She will not marry him. She can't.
This is her wedding day. He spoiled her wedding day.
Yeah.
I am sick of just crying about this.
Time is running out. Kaylee's only got half an hour to check in, or miss the flight and her wedding.
Please, if Kate goes, please go with Sam.
I'm not going.
You have no bridesmaids.
I'm not going. I know I'm a bridesmaid, but I don't agree with this. You, Kaylee, if you want to go, and if you want to go, then you go. I can't.
It's an impossible decision. I don't know.
What a
With
horrible...
the wedding in crisis and their relationship at stake, all rules go out of the window.
He doesn't... Yeah, he has no idea.
What the fuck is going on?
Baby, come on.
The chickens are coming home to roost.
You've ripped the whole family apart, Simon.
How can you do this?
I'm not coming.
No, Katie, don't be silly.
I'm not coming.
Please, I love you, please.
No, you obviously don't, because you wouldn't do this, would you?
Please, everything's planned. It's going to be amazing.
I don't care. You'll have to unplan it, won't you?
Hang up, sis.
Sorry,
No is a full sentence.
Really struggling to.
Don't let him convince you.
You've absolutely broken my heart. You know what my family means to me.
Stick
Please,
to your guns.
just get on the plane.
I'm not. Come in.
Yeah, hang up, please.
Well,
Leave it.
Game over. End of.
End of what?
End of us.
Oh look, consequences of your actions. Oh now you're upset. Now after all this.
It's all too
Aw.
much for Simon.
Well,
It's
guess
left to
what?
Anthony to
Grow
try
up.
and save their relationship.
No, it's not.
Thinking
Don't
about
save
it's
it.
you. When he didn't get your dress right, he cried, Kaylee.
Yeah, good. So
Well,
we
he should have got it
was
right in the first
hideous.
place. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
And then decide.
I'm not into this idea of like, oh, you have to get married. Look, now your bestie's convincing you to get married. No. No. She's a full adult. She's made a decision. She said, no, you've broken my heart. You have got this so unbelievably wrong. Do I want to marry a man who has made this decision for me and stick with this for the rest of my life? The answer is no. That's it. End of show.
I am shocked and disgusted that this is happening.
You're running out of time, Kaylee. It's going to close any second.
Good.
Kaylee, he does love you, you know.
Oh, God, don't go through with it.
I've got to go.
Don't go through with it. She's going to go through with it, isn't she? Of course she is.
You just got to hope that she's going to get on that plane.
She won't get on the plane.
Well, if you knew that...
Seriously. Oh, God,
What
I'm
you've
screwed
done.
up.
Look what you've done.
Look what you've done.
She's going to get married to him,
After
though,
a
anyway.
sleepless night, Simon still has no idea whether Kaylee boarded the plane.
Oh, the breakfast of a condemned man, eh? Oh, my God.
Oh, Simon.
I just don't think she's going to come.
I hope she doesn't.
Go on then. What percentage would she turn up?
80-20.
80 she
Yes, she doesn't turn up.
I think it's even less than that. I think it's 95%. Not.
With his relationship hanging in the balance, all Simon can do now is wait and see if his fiancée steps off the plane.
I'm really nervous now. All I want to see is her face just coming through the airport. Where's the arrivals list?
Where's the arrivals?
Which one's she going to get? 7:49 arrived.
I just hope she's here. I really hope she's here. I feel
Is she
absolutely
here?
sick. My heart's just racing.
How long
Oh,
now?
she is. She's going to come down that escalator. And she's going to egg him. Egged.
Oh my God, she's here.
That's it.
She's here.
I told you, didn't I?
Is her bridesmaid not there?
Oh my God, lucky.
Lucky? Absolutely not. Go on. Egg him.
Hiya.
I wouldn't try.
Come here.
Get off. Go away.
Please, come here. Come here. Just give me a hug.
I'm really pissed off.
A woman
Please,
let
just
behaviour
give me a
slide, and that's not good. If she lets this slide.
I just don't believe you.
I wonder if production talked to her afterwards like, no, you've got to go through with it. You've signed a contract.
Simon's wait isn't over yet. There's no guarantee that Kaylee will go ahead with
Her
the
sister
wedding
wasn't there, the
without all her
bridesmaid.
family there.
Okay, I never meant to do it.
So why did you do it?
Yeah. Why?
Sean is my usher. I want him there. He's my brother. Jenny is a bridesmaid. Your sister is a bridesmaid, as well as being your sister.
I know that.
These people should be here.
I know, and I wanted them all here, but I couldn't afford to get them out here.
So why did you do it then?
Couldn't afford to do that, Katie. If I could, I would have done.
What? So why? Selfish.
Kaylee doesn't even have a bridesmaid anymore. Her sister Sam refused to come.
And now you will be hated by every extended family member in this marriage forever.
Am I in the hotel on my own tonight, I presume, because obviously Sam's not here?
So I'll probably be on my own.
We'll sort something out.
She's going to be on her own.
So I'll probably be on my own.
She's going to be in America, first night, on her own.
We'll sort something out.
That's a yes then. Sam is absolutely disgusted with you, as we all are.
Yeah, and you should say no. You've just let him lie to you again. We'll sort something out. What do you mean we'll sort something out? What do you mean? So I'm going to have a stranger in my hotel room with me? I don't think so. Is he now going to be like, you're being difficult? Why are you angry? It's your fault.
Before the wedding should take place. Simon has one last chance to convince Kaylee to marry him. The crew gives them some space as Simon tries to save his marriage.
If you didn't fuck it up,
You're
it
not
wouldn't need
going to
saving.
magically magic people here.
Oh, we've given them space, but we have a microphone outside the door. What's she saying? What's all that? Do you have something to say, lady?
Kick him in his hole.
You know, I can't believe Sam's not here. And it's horrible. I know it is. But we're never going to get this chance again, Kaylee. Do you know what I mean? I love you and I want to marry you. But listen,
I don't think you
this
do.
might just surprise you. Believe me. This might just surprise you. All that's important is that if you love me and I love you, then we get married.
I just don't think I'd be able to enjoy myself.
Oh. This is giving me like,
Simon
I've
leaves
taken you away from your family, away from your friends, away from everything you love. But you must marry me. That's the vibe I'm getting here. And if you are that unself-aware that you don't even realise that you're coming across like that, problem.
Kaylee, still unsure of whether he'll be getting married in the morning.
Absolutely gutted. The wedding isn't gonna take place.
Oh, stick to your guns.
Yeah,
sis.
it's...
Stick to your guns. We're rooting for you.
It's a shock to know that we're not gonna be married.
Stick to your guns.
I don't understand it.
Please.
I just don't know.
You are very mismatched with this man. He
It's
does
another
not want
waiting game.
you, and I don't think you want him.
Today's been a long day.
It's been a long day. You do miss being
I
an
don't know
absolute twat.
What's going to happen? You know, I've sort of basically begged her to marry me.
Yep.
I hope tomorrow's
Cringe.
good news.
Cringe behaviour.
I really do.
I like the piano. It's like, and this is the end of the video game. Right. God, here we go. Here we go, girlies.
It's the morning of the wedding, and all Simon can do is wait.
I've woke up this morning feeling a bit different. You know, I've spoke to my brother and sister.
Oh no.
And I've decided to go ahead with the wedding.
No. I thought for a split second we were going to see some vengeance. Oh, I hate it when they get their way whilst being awful people.
Still angry with his decisions. I think he's not made all the right decisions.
Well,
but
if you don't,
I know he wouldn't want to
go through with
maliciously upset me.
Well, he
and
has.
I understand that he just couldn't do everything. I love him a lot. I've just really missed
Why?
him so much, and
He doesn't care for
I
you.
want to marry him.
No.
Will you marry me?
Yes. Okay.
I love you.
He now gets to move through his life with no consequences.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
Okay, I do want to say, I'm just going to say one little sentence to her. She needs more self-respect.
With only 4 hours till the wedding, and against all the odds, Kaylee has decided to stand by her man.
I wouldn't stand by a steaming pile of floppy goo-goo. absolutely no one is happy about this.
Oh my God.
It's kind of difficult to not smile and be excited about this part, though, because this is all grandeur, isn't it? It's designed to make you feel like this. But it's not private. Not private, is it? No, you're a tourist attraction. Oh, embarrassing. A whole room with 2 people in it. Look at all these people that haven't been allowed here.
Prince of Wales.
No.
Isn't it?
God,
Prince of Pooh. I didn't actually even think about this. Hang on. If you get married in a different country, who do you register your marriage with? Surely you have to marry... No? Do you not have to provide a certificate to your government? Because we have registry offices and procedures that need to be followed in the UK, so... Do they have to get married again in the UK? Very confused. What a horrible bouquet! Roly bouquet, bouquet! Right, here we go. No one's seen you in your dress.
Holy matrimony is a joyous uniting of a man who...
Is that a Las Vegas accent?
Today, Simon and Kaylee have proclaimed their love.
I've never heard a Las Vegas accent, I don't think.
Simon, you take Kaylee to be your lawfully...
You can still slap him and throw your drink on him and say, I hate you!
Kaylee, do you take Simon to be your lawfully wedded husband?
No.
I do.
May I have the wedding rings, please?
No, you can't.
I give you this ring.
No, you don't.
I give you this ring.
No.
As a pledge.
No. As a
pledge. Of my love.
Lemon pledge.
Of my love. I hope it fits.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our unity.
To beat you with.
With the powers instilled in me by
not happy
the
either, he's like-
state of Nevada, I'm now proud and honored to pronounce you both as husband and wife. You may now seal your marriage with a kiss.
Right.
Thank you.
Was it worth it?
Is all we need.
They're not in
To
love.
make it all right. Yeah, we can make
Love,
it all
you don't behave
right.
like this when you're in love.
Tell me what love.
Absolutely outstanding. Honestly, amazing. Thank you.
Happy.
Love you.
I think it's gone really well. The service and that was lovely, and the venue is spectacular, beautiful. Yeah, and she seems really happy, and that's the main thing.
I'm so happy. I really didn't think we were going to get here, but Kaylee looks incredible. Oh God, I'm so proud of them. They're made for each other.
Despite all the
horrible
heartache, the
insult.
wedding has been a success.
Cheers.
We're doing very well as Kaylee's turned up. That's the most important thing. I think Kaylee loved the wedding. I think Kaylee's forgotten a little bit about all the problems that she's had back home, all the things why she didn't want to come to Vegas.
Up until today, there'd been a lot more lows than they had highs, so it did need to be something special, and he has done something special. The only downside is that the rest of the family couldn't be here to experience this.
I am upset that I didn't get to see her get married. That's something that I'll never get back. It is what it is. It's the way it happened. He had 3 weeks and, you know, it is what it is, really.
It was a bit like being trampled on, is the only way I can put it. But now I see that he had to make some really difficult choices.
Yeah,
So
selfish
he did what was
choices.
right
I want to be
for
married in Vegas.
Kaylee and
Why?
The rest of the family then.
Absent friend.
Like, we've not really seen anything about Vegas in the wedding, have we? We just saw them have a lad's holiday leading up to the wedding. He didn't, do not misconstrue this. He didn't do this for her. He did it so that he could have a free Las Vegas crazy gambling holiday and happen to also get married at the end of it. And the reason why I say this is because if he did care what she wanted and to make it a magical experience for her, he would have planned the wedding at the earlier part of the vacation so that they could have had their honeymoon in Vegas and celebrated and done all things fun and Vegas. Not pop her out for a few days, get married and then immediately leave, after he had already spent 6 days with his bestie gambling and drinking and exploring Vegas.
You know, at one time I thought it was because Simon wanted a Vegas wedding.
Yeah.
He was going to have a Vegas wedding and it was going to be about Simon.
Yeah, and
But
that's what it
looking at
was.
he's
You can
done,
stop talking.
I can see that he's thought about her all the way through it as well.
Where has he thought about her? He sent her the wrong dress. Didn't listen
I
to
feel
her.
like the luckiest man alive because 24 hours ago I'd set myself that I wasn't getting married. And for this all to sort of unveil has been absolutely amazing. I feel like the luckiest man alive.
Maybe I didn't treat
Stop it. Are they having an Elvis impersonator?
quite as good as I should have.
This whole experience has just been
awful.
I can't even begin to tell you.
Terrible
When
for
I
everyone
saw
involved.
him, it was anger, frustration. How could he do this? But love as well. And he just drives me absolutely crazy. But I just love him, and I can't help that. He's just the one for me. So.
You're always on my mind.
I can tell you, you were never on his mind at one point throughout this until you phoned him crying, and then he was like, "Oh, whoops!
Back in
The
Lutterworth,
consequences is
Kaylee
mine."
and Simon are settling into married life.
God, right, here we go.
And Kaylee's acquired some perspective on her roller coaster wedding.
I don't think he was intentionally trying to upset me. I know his heart was in the right place and he was trying to,
You don't know this man.
to do something
You
really
don't know
amazing
him.
for me, which the day itself was. It was an amazing day. I just think I still can't believe that he did it, you know.
Would I change it now? I don't think so.
There you
I
go.
think the whole Vegas experience for both of us was absolutely fantastic. It was amazing.
She was there for like
I just
2
wish
days.
that I got it right. That's the only thing. I really do wish that I could have got, sort of 2-3 more people onto that flight, and it would have been perfect. Yeah, so next year what we're looking to do is having sort of a blessing and get a lot of people to have like a party afterwards.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. So
hopefully
they're having a
next day go on
second
honeymoon.
marriage.
Yeah,
I'm Mauritius.
Definitely, and he won't be organising any of it. It will all be me, and I can have exactly what I want.
Interesting. Okay, my loves, I've got some thoughts. First of all, I kind of feel a little bit like what we watched in this episode was like a woman being groomed to be a wife. At no point was she considered, and every other person in this show who was like, "Oh yeah, no, he's not really done it to hurt her feelings, has he? No, he hasn't. No." At what point do you have to be like, get some perspective, realise what's happening, realise how incompetent, not incompetent, that's the wrong word, realise how inconsiderate he is because he's only thinking of himself. If anything, this kind of episode reeks of someone with a problem, an adult betting problem, and they've pulled everyone else into their orbit, but everyone else is like, "Oh, but he's lovely, isn't he? Yeah, he doesn't really mean it. Nah." Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. 2010. Gosh, my lovelies. I think I've said as much as I can do throughout this entire video. I am so shocked at how this went out. I was so sad that she agreed to marry him. She should have just been like, "No, you haven't listened. You haven't thought about me. Absolutely not. In the bin."
The bins!
Well, my lovelies, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode of Don't Tell the Bride. Huge thank you to ChatGPT for telling me to watch this episode, because what? Today's Instagram shout out goes to Jazami. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you follow me Over on Instagram, it is xxluxeria. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Orkos Samoji, Amelia Dillingham, Ariadia X, Becky Johnson, Beebles32, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Emma Burns, Eric Castillo, Finch Dunham, James A. Zengirl, Jenny Wood, Caitlin Wright, Larissa Says Relax, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Marmoset, Mo Sherman, Ms. Kiss, Novembrix, Paula Rivera, Rye Loves Rory, Sky Dorim, Steph Utek, TNS Mum, and Taylor Martin. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of when people show you who they are, believe them. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.
Look what you've done.